Welcome back to New Day. Cincinnati police are now investigating the family of that 3-year-old boy who fell into the gorilla enclosure last weekend at the Cincinnati Zoo. In the end, the gorilla, Harambe, was shot and killed. Joining us now, Dan Van Poppendal, a former special ed teacher who actually named Harambe, and Amanda O'Donoghue, a former zookeeper whose Facebook posting about Harambe's death went viral. I'd like to start with you, Dan. Tell us about how you ended up naming Harambe and the name's significance.
Well, I was running on my treadmill one morning in October of 1999, and I was listening to reggae music, getting the good vibes on, and I heard a song called Harambe by Rita Marley. And midway through the song, she described what Harambe means. It's a Swahili word, and it means working together, coming together, reaching out to one another, helping one another, caring and sharing. And I thought at the time, wow, that's something I could greatly use as a counselor. I was a special ed counselor for the mostly disturbed kids.
Yeah, what a great message.
Yeah, I just tried to teach them about compassion and empathy and things like that. So when I came inside to relax and drink my coffee and read the morning paper, I saw that there was an article announcing a contest to win the name the baby gorilla, and immediately Harambe popped into my mind. So that day I had to go to an in-service at the zoo, which is the conference room was right next to the gorilla exhibit. So I dropped off my entry, and I just knew I was going to win. It was just perfect. African Swahili word, yep. African lowland gorilla.
The name really fit, it sounds like. And of course, this gorilla was just a baby when you first met him. I understand that you, over the years, went with your family to the zoo and almost felt like this gorilla was an adopted son of your own. What was he like?
He was very playful. Yes, we always went with our family, my boys, my nephews, other family members that came into town. Everybody loves to go to our local zoo. We got a beautiful zoo. Lots of school field trips with my classes and other students. You know, all they had to do was ask me to chaperone, and I'm there. And of course, everybody knew the name Harambe. I always included in my lessons, and Harambe would respond to his name. The zookeepers were very helpful, like having a zookeeper like Mr. Stones that would take the time to explain to the kids Harambe's traits and what's special about him, and I really appreciate that. So,
very nice.
I'm saddened by his loss, but I do realize now that what a significant impact he had on my life.
No kidding. Well, Amanda, let me turn to you and talk about the present. You were a zookeeper. You've worked with gorillas. You wrote this on your Facebook page, the post that went viral. I have watched this video over again, and with the silverback's posturing and tight lips, it pretty much is the stuff of any keeper's nightmares, and I have had many while working with them. Explain that. What more is your expert eye seeing in that video?
He was a young, robust male, and he was doing exactly what male gorillas do, and that's protecting his group. Had it been a female, that got to the child, things may have ended differently. There's no telling. But yeah, you can't be complacent when working with animals as large as Harambe. And seeing his posturing and the way his lips were rolled under and the way he was dragging the boy about in the water was terrifying. It's terrifying to watch.
I wonder what you say to those people who are very, very angry over this. There's now a petition, Justice for Harambe. About 500,000 people have signed on to that. There's even lawmakers considering a law of punishing somebody for negligence that in an instance that leads to the death of an endangered animal like this gorilla. What do you say to them?
I think we need to put our anger and our efforts into conservation of this endangered species, whether that's supporting your local zoo or sanctuary, however you can get involved is really important. Playing this blame game and the social media game is toxic, and I would like to see more people put their effort into actually helping critically endangered species like the western lowland gorilla.
Amanda, Dan, thanks to both of you for joining us this morning on New Day. Thank you. Chris.
Thank you.
All right.